Hey there. So there's something about your perception, your vision of the future. You could be experiencing a little bit of cloudiness right now, but that is about to clear up for you. You are going to get some sort of information or download regarding that. You have persevered through the fire. Like you have a fire in your soul that you are just passionately going towards. You have definitely faced deception on your path. But this has taught you discernment. You could become very wise right now. There's something about your dreams and dream time. You could be getting downloads while you sleep, or you could be having very vivid dreams right now. You could be tapping into the essence of creation. There's something that you're creating right now that is going to be very, very healing for the planet with this medicine power. You could work with herbs or be into shamanism. You're a healer, I feel like, in some way, a light worker, but let's keep going and see what else we got coming out here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. The Hermit, yeah. So, yeah, this is falling right on top of perception. So you are going to get some sort of clarity regarding whatever it is that has been murky and unclear for you at this time. The Hermit goes within, and they have all the sacred knowledge within themselves. You could be spending a lot of time in Hermit in isolation right now, but you do have good collaborations coming in something that you have kept at, persevered at, kept going, working on whatever this is that you are creating over here. Yeah, it's about to take off and bring in a lot of stability and blessings. You're going to celebrate this. Holy Spirit, why do we have deception here? The Chariot. So people may have not liked your forward movement, or you could have moved away from things that no longer aligned from you. You could really come into this healing energy, balance, closed out cycles, and as you know, as I was taught, new levels, new devils. So this was all in an effort to get you to wrap up these cycles. So I feel like now you know who's for you, who's against you. You've attained some sort of wisdom, even though they have this medicine man here, and there's this owl below where his throat is, and he has this feather in his hat here. You could be seeing feathers. You could be spending a lot of time grounding in nature, but his face looks similar to this medicine man in this card here. So you could be dealing with herbal medicine, earth medicine, discernment. Yeah, the High Priestess. Exactly. This has taught you how to just really be able to read the unseen energy of the room, and really follow your intuition. You can definitely, you're definitely spiritually gifted, and you may do a mediumship or read tarot, but you're definitely highly psychic, and following your intuition is leading you to the Six of Wands. So that could be your medicine, this healing journey that you're on, and following your intuition, this High Priestess energy. What is this dream time? Nine of Swords. So yeah, this is exactly the card about dreaming. So there's something about your dreams at this time. Usually the Nine of Swords is a card about like being anxious and unable to sleep, but I don't feel like that's the case. You may just be having very, very intense dreams at this time. You do have a blessing of something new, something that you're going to love. So maybe you are getting downloads at this time about this Ace of Cups coming into your life. Page of Cups. Yeah, it looks like you could have, you could be going after just following your intuition, following your heart. You may have felt like you had to protect your heart in the past due to this deception. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you have the discernment now. So yeah, you're working towards the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this is a relationship coming in with this Page of Cups energy and this Ace of Cups here. So you may have been guarded in the past in regards to this deception that you've dealt with. But you can trust your intuition and now to lead you towards success. So you may have a new relationship in your life that you are worrying about. It may be this same old deception coming around, but so this could be causing some sort of nighttime issues with you, but there's definitely something with your dreams. And I also feel like you are creating your dream life. So and that is what this is. The 10 of Cups is happily ever after. So whatever it is your dream life for you. Maybe that is also going to be the medicine power, because that fell on top of medicine power. So I feel like this is going to be very healing for you. But also, I feel like you're meant to share this with the world. Let's see. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, tell me more, please. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're guaranteed victory and success. You could have 6-6 could be of significance. Frogs could be of significance. You could go on a trip on a boat, but it looks like you definitely are choosing your highest timeline. I'm getting off of this. Choosing your peace, finding your peace. Anything else before I close this out and get into the extended here? Holy Spirit. Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Okay, so you could have been going back and forth right now, maybe healing your inner child, and this may have also played a part in your developing your discernment, this really intuitive high priestess, intuitive baddie, and this is leading you to your victory and success. It looks like you do have possibly a relationship coming in that is going to be your happily ever after here with the Ace of Cups. So it looks like you have somebody that has emotions and feelings from you. For you. This could be someone from the past with the Six of Cups here, and you may be feeling guarded, or somebody that you know already. You could be very playful with this person. Flowers could be of significance, bunnies, cats. Okay, I think I'm going to end that here, and I'm going to take a deeper dive into the extended. So hopefully you'll join me over at the YT, and we're going to get some more information. All right, have a great day. Okay, and let's get into this extended and see what else we can get here. That's too many. And I forgot to take that out. Okay. Another one I forgot to take out there. Pardon me, there might be a couple more. I forgot to pull those. They have some that you can fill in your own information, and I didn't. So, okay, we definitely have a knight in your energy here. So this is showing romance and chivalry, a love of honor. So definitely the relationship that I was picking up on, looks like you have somebody in your energy that is feeling very romantic towards you. Murder, learning to the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So like I said, you are definitely a light worker in some sort, and working and devoted to some sort of cause, something that you're creating. You could be just simply devoted to raising the vibration of the planet in whatever way that you can. You may work, like I said before, with earth medicine, earth energy. Priest, yeah, so this is like the high priestess. So there's no gender, so you could be, we had the high priestess earlier, and this is like facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So like I said, you could be a medium, or you could read tarot. You're a healer in some way, some sort of, you could use shamanism with the medicine power card. That looks like a medicine man card. Tell me more. If you're not already headed in this direction, I feel like you are, but that's what you're meant to do. So yeah, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So you're working towards the betterment of humanity in whatever way that is for you. Then we have beggar. It says, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So you could have really been through some times that, you know, were not the greatest, in which you really struggled. And I feel like this also taught you this discernment and allowed you to step into this high priestess energy. Let's see what else. Oh, there's another one. There's those other blanks. Let me just get those on here until I decide if and when, or if or what I want to put on those. There's one more. Thank you, Spirit. Athlete, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal will and power, and strength of spirit. So you could be doing something in which you are, you know, your healing ability may be with using physical, like yoga or tai chi or qigong. That could be your modality. There's all sorts of different healing modalities in which we are light workers. So I feel like whatever your modality is, you are intent on raising the vibration of the planet. You're trying to help us shift into the 5D. Just working towards the betterment of humanity, and sharing your light and your perception of your journey, your inner fire, whatever that is that lights you up inside. Your healing. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. So you could be doing self-care right now, or you're being asked to focus on self-care right now. Just really taking care of yourself and pouring into yourself. Wait a second, those were flipped. Flip them back over and see if they come out that way. Okay. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. So you could be feeling like you're rushed right now and not wanting to devote that time to self-care, but it really is important, because this creative overflow only comes when our cup is full, and then it can run over. That's interesting here, because normally in the Ace of Cups, that cup is like overflowing. So you could be feeling a little bit energetically worn down right now. And Spirit, it's saying it's okay to pour into yourself, to take that time to regenerate, and to get those downloads. Like I said, you could be in isolation and hermit mode right now. And it's okay to take that time for yourself, Spirit is saying. So, you know, whenever you get to your goal, there's always another goal. So, and the ultimate end game is, you know, the end. So there's no reason to stop, not to stop and enjoy the journey and smell the roses. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. So I feel like that's what it is that you're here in this creation mode here. Some sort of idea that you have this inner fire that you're working towards. So Guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. So you could be carrying around feelings of guilt right now. So also getting, maybe you're working on like breathing exercises. If not, maybe you could get into some sort of breath work, because that is so healing. And especially when you bring your consciousness to, if there's something that you're feeling guilty about, consciously breathing and releasing it, and you can release it into the earth. You could release it, or you could release it to source to be alchemized. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. So I feel like that is the message of this reading, is that there's something, there's a message that your higher self, that spirit has for you, that's going to give you clarification. And you just need to like slow down a little bit, get into this hermit energy where you really go within, and you're going to receive those energy, that idea, that spark that's going to allow you to continue to persevere on this soul mission of yours that you're working towards. So keep yourself going. Remember, you are headed towards, you have the 10 of Cups in your future. So that doesn't really get better than that. This is our happily ever after card. So, you know, you may be dealing with a little bit of a murky situation right now, in which things are a little clouded and unclear. But also another message I just got is it's all about a shift in perception. So maybe just how you're seeing things right now. Remember that, you know, everything happens in divine timing, and whatever it is that you're going through, you may not be able to see the higher benefit of it at this time, but you will be able to receive clarity about it. So just get into this hermit energy, and you're headed in the right direction. You'll have success and victory here with your 666 could be a significance. That's all about, everyone thinks that's a bad number, but this is about things coming back into balance. So and you have the 6 of Wands, which is like the energy of victory, fame, and recognition. So you're about to receive some sort of victory, and you're definitely providing some sort of healing and medicine for the planet. And so keep going, and I hope that helped, and I'll see you all soon. All right, bye-bye.